Boom, 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 boom. What is up, guys? Welcome to Desolation's 100th episode. This is the cyber subscriber extravaganza Bonanza. Finally, after 100 episodes, we have arrived at this final moment. It's not final because it's just the beginning. But we are here, guys. Finally, it's been 100 episodes. It's been a ride. As you may already know, we are having the cyber subscriber extravaganza Bonanza going on right now. So let it start. If you don't know what it is, basically I let subscribers into my world, into a separate save of Desolation. I allow them to build and do what they wanted. And for 2 weeks we've been building here, and we're going to go look at these builds right now. But first, let's take a look at what I've been working on while they've been working. Let's make it daytime because I know you guys can't see. It's so dark. Alright, let's get a bed here. Let's go to sleep. I know it doesn't seem... Sleeping seems like the wrong thing to do right now, but we gotta do it. Alright. So this is the sign I've been working on while they were... Oh. Okay, my fault. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again. This is the sign that I've been working on while these guys were working on their builds. I wanted to make a nice special sign for the episode 100. Basically what this is, there are... I think 11 to 13 spaces left for skyscrapers on the Desolation map. And this is basically just a test to see what kind of different skyscrapers we could potentially have on this map. Let me turn off this fireworks situation because it could cause some lag. We don't want lag right now. There we go. That's my little clock here. No lag. Thank you. No fireworks. Yeah, so I just basically spitballed it here. Salah did help me with this skyscraper here. And he started this one, but for the rest of the skyscrapers I did it, and I just wanted to freehand, just, didn't really think about it. I just started making patterns and shapes in the skyscrapers. So these are all potential buildings. Of course, they're going to be more detailed and larger than this. These are just facades. But I wanted to give you an idea of what could potentially occur on this Desolation map. And that font is from my thumbnail. You'll see it from the thumbnail. Alright, so we gotta go fast, guys. There's a lot of builds. Let's take a quick fly through. Look at all these builds. The builds start here, right there. Everything on that side is all subscriber builds. We have all this here. Look at all that. Oh, baby. Lot to get through today. Lot to look at. Some of them are unfinished, but we'll still look at them. Alright, where should we start? I think I want to start with Lady, because she has the first one here. She's the first one to get a plot. Alright. Let's look at Lady Darkrain. Lady Darkrain's place. Alright. So, I didn't get to have a tour with her. She had to leave for the weekend. So, I have a vague idea of what this is. She told me that this is a witch fight. Oh, I'm loving these fences already. Look at these fences. Oh, this one has a hole. Yeah, so it's a mixture of barbed wire, it seems like, and some fencing. I really like that pattern and that design. We need more unique fences in this map, that's for sure. So I think what this was a shopping center, a shopping area that underwent a witch fight. There are witches on Desolation, and they should be represented. Oh my, look at all these holes in here. So she's done a great job of just making this place just look torched. Like some witches had some magic spells going on in here. This is more like Harry Potter, I think, than anything else. Let's go in here. Oh my, look at the colors in here. She did double skin these walls, very good. So, before I get too far into this, I wanted to say what I'm trying to do here. I gave everyone a chance to build. I didn't help them at all with their builds. They're all asking for help, and they did help each other a lot, but I didn't want to put my involvement into any of these things, because today I'm going to critique, and I'm going to be saying what I like, what I dislike, what could be improved upon, what's really good already, so that's my goal here today. So Lady, you did a great job using different blocks here. Look at the different blocks to represent the floor here. It looks kind of bombed out and destroyed, and that's the idea she was going for, which is really good. I like that. She also used a lot of different blocks in her buildings, but her buildings are kind of nondescript. You can't really tell what they are, so that's one downside to this build, is the knowing what these buildings were before the witches got to them. You know what I mean? They look like wooden shacks, and I'm not really sure why wooden shacks would exist in this little courtyard, so it's kind of confusing, a little convoluted, the idea. But the execution I thought was really well done with all these different block colors and shapes and textures. There's no flat walls here. I love that, guys. Nothing flat here. Everything's got a little texture to it. Everything's got different blocks incorporated into what solid frame. So I really like that. I think all these chests are empty, which is just fine. So yeah, this fits in Desolation, sort of. The idea behind it fits. What I don't think fits are these shops. Oops, sorry lady. That'll grow back. What I don't like are these shops, necessarily. Confused by the cactus a little bit. Maybe if we were to modernize these shops and turn this into like a shopping center that the witches just had a brawl in, we could work with that, definitely. But other than that, yeah, it looks really great in here. A lot of fire, a little bit of lag. This is way more fire than I would use. The guys who were building weren't concerned about lag, so they just went to town. But if this was Desolation, most of that fire would have to go. We are lag-centric around here. Anti-lag-centric. So that is a Lady Darkring. Good job, Lady. Witch's Battle. I'm digging it. Which brings us to Charlie Cheddars. This is Auburn Andrew 35's build. Charlie Cheddars, Arcade, and more. So this is a take on Chuck E. Cheese's. He turned it to Charlie Cheddars, and he had very little space. He wanted a small area. I'm not sure why. Most Chuck E. Cheese's are larger, but he used his vertical space very well, as we will see. It seems like there's somebody tagged in this Charlie Cheddars, excuse me. Some gangs tagged it up a little bit, which is to be expected of a Charlie Cheddars, you know. Some creepers got a hold of it. I like the style of the exterior. I like the stripe, the red stripe going all around it. That really brings some character to it. Maybe if it was less wool, it would be better. Maybe clay, red clay would look nice. The wool looks too soft and playful for me. I know it's the Charlie Cheddars, but that's just my opinion. Alright, Charlie Cheddars, Arcade, and more. So we're going to step in here. How dark is it for you guys? Seems like you got plenty of light. So, games and more. Let's go over to the prizes. I make a beeline to the prizes. See what they got here. So this is where you cash in your tickets. Let's see what he's got in here. He's got the tickets. I like it. He's got a souvenir cup, bouncy ball, 2 bouncy balls. The way we put stuff in chests in Desolation is we do it like this. I put everything in the top left in order. The last thing you need, guys, is when you've opened thousands of chests already and you're in a hurry and you got to get all these tickets. The last thing you want to do is ticket. That's the last thing you want to do in Desolation. So I put all the tickets in the top left. I stack them all up, just like this. Just like that. Okay, so that's just how I do it in Desolation. Like I said, these guys do whatever they wanted. I had let them run free. I like his 2.5 high letters. That's pretty cool. Prizes. We got various games and arcades over here. Look at that. We got a stage over here where the robotic rats would dance, I guess. 2 different kinds of speakers. That's kind of perplexing. I always like to use these as speakers in this texture pack. Those are speakers, guys. Kind of empty over here. We got a racing game, of course, and various games and things. Over here is the party room, where, you know, if you're going to have a big party, you can bring all your friends in here, and they sit in the room and pretend like they're going to socialize when all they want to do is hit up the arcade. Let's see what else we got here. Over here is a bathroom. Ooh, little bit exposed, guys. Little bit exposed. You might not want to use that bathroom post-creeper. You might get some public decency citations. Alright, what's down here? Come downstairs for more fun and food. Okay, don't mind if I do. Let me get rid of that stuff. Walk. Oh, this is where it gets dark, so let's get on the juice for you guys. I should have the juice ready and available. There's the juice. Alright, so this is downstairs. More food, more fun, more prizes. Oh, look at that. So I assume this is like a food area with a kitchen. Yeah, very nice. And then this big open space has got to be more games. Look at these games. He's got the basketball shooting game. He's got the claw game. He's got various shooters and arcade racers and all sorts of arcade games. He's got Street Fighter and The Simpsons, all the old ones. For some reason, Chuck E. Cheese has all the old games that you never want to. Well, I mean, you want to play, but they never have the new ones. Anyway, so wow, Charlie Cheddars, great job, Auburn Andrew. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like that. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. I got the juice. It's been 30 days since Armageddon, guys. A lot of you are using cobwebs. I don't think you'd see this many cobwebs everywhere after 30 days. It's a little excessive. It's trying to hammer the point home that this is an old map, but we can get it. Look at the destruction here. He's got knocked over games, which is cool. I like that. He's done a little bit of destruction. He's got a dead body. That's very Desolation. The dirt and the blood all around. But what happened in here? Who would raid a Charlie Cheddars? You know, what are they going to hope to find in here? But he did minimize the apocalypsation, so I like that. Things I don't like about this is it feels very open. I know arcades are meant to feel open, but when I go into arcade, I feel very claustrophobic. There's not a lot of open space. There's games and toys and signs everywhere. So it feels a little open to me, a little too open. But at least he's got a stairwell here. I'll talk more about that in future builds. The other thing is it was a little bit too much wool for me. I mean, that's surprising to hear me say that. Too much wool. But I think a little bit of clay, colored clay in here. I know he's got some, but I think a little bit more would have gone a long way to make this place feel less plush. Less plush. But I really do like the use of color. Charlie Cheddar should be colorful. Very nice. Very nicely done, Andrew. I like this place. I like the whole idea behind it. We're going to have a nighttime down, night place, and maybe Charlie Cheddars can go near there if we decide to do something like that. Very cool. Auburn and Andrew, good job with your Charlie Cheddars. I enjoyed this build. I even like the roof. He's got all sorts of little details going. Very cool. Which brings us to IGL Zenix. If you are unaware, IGL has his own YouTube channel. He does survival stuff. He does Desolation stuff. He has new series coming out. So be sure to check that out. I'll put an annotation. Also a link in the description. Built by IGL Zenix in red blood. This is another guy with a great wall. Look at this. I love walls in the industrial section. This is a warehouse, just to let you know. And they've used cobwebs to simulate barbed wire. I can't talk right now. So I like that. I really like that. Good job, IGL. Let's go in here. So this is a warehouse trucked by Diamond 18. He's got a truck here. Ooh, my. Oh, my. Look at all this. Spec Ops, okay? So we got a warehouse over here. This is a lot of chests. Who's going to scavenge all this stuff? Not me. I tell you what, guys. If this was a Desolation, I'd take one gander at this place. And nope, no thanks. I don't have time for all that. Too many chests. Too many chests. But that's his prerogative. This must be a storage of some kind. A storage warehouse. Let's fly around. Look at the second floor here. Ooh, oh my. Oh my goodness. This must be the manager's office. He's got drapes or blinds or, yeah, drapes, whatever you call them, on the windows. Got a little computer here. So this is where the managers must be sitting, delegating responsibility to other people. That's what managers do. They don't actually do any work. Guys, telling someone to work is not work. Just to let you know. If you're a manager of some any kind who's bossing people around all day, don't do it. Lead by example, guys. Alright, so this is how you got up here. I like this. I like the PvP elements. Look at the PvP. Someone's walking in here, you are well hidden and well covered, and you can just start firing. You know what I mean? This is very good cover. It's almost too OP. Look at this. You have so much cover up here, and everyone down there is just so exposed. But I like that. I like when PvP is taken into consideration for builds, because that's what this build is for. It's for PvP. Look, there's 2 levels. If that level wasn't good enough, you got this second level, and you can shoot across here. Oh, man. The only thing I might have liked to have seen is maybe, I don't know, this could make it even more OP, is something, oh, not like that, but something across here so that we can get out here and just jump from this one to this one, you know what I mean? That would have been cool. I would have liked that a little bit more, but as it is, I do think it's challenging. You're going to have to come up here to get the advantage, but when you are up here, you don't have free range of motion. To get to that side, you have to come all the way around here, and then all the way around here. So that kind of evens the score. He did say he had a secret area. Where's the secret area? He showed me the other day. I've forgotten. Is it down here? Okay, no. Yeah, it's right there. So how do I get down there? Curious. He showed me and I forgot, guys. I think we're just going to have to break in. I think we're just going to break in. Alright. We'll reverse engineer this secret. There it is. Okay. Oh, how did I not see that? It was in the closet. Oh, see? Sneaky, sneaky. I like that sort of thing. Not many people are going to find that, guys, and I like that. So he's got more storage space here. More of the same. Pretty nice. Someone had a secret with those, too. There's a lot of secrets in here. I wasn't able to take all the tours, so if I don't see your secret, I am very apologetic. I'm sorry. Maybe it was too good. So my critiques of this build is IGL, you definitely, I would say, put the most planning into your build, and it shows. It really does. Let's look at the outside one more time. What I don't like is the overuse of red brick. I don't like the overuse of any brick. Any block, I mean, sorry. A lot of people, especially survival players like IGL, get this idea that I'm going to build a house, or I'm going to build a structure, so I'm going to use this block. That's not how we do on Desolation. To build a structure, I use all sorts of blocks. All of them. All sorts of blocks. And that really gives depth and texture and realism to your build. He did sprinkle in some jungle wood planks, but it's just not enough, I think. I know he's from England, IGL, and maybe a lot of warehouses there are bricks because they're older, but in the US we don't have any brick warehouses. So this was a little off-putting as far as a warehouse goes for me. Also, the roof, wood. I don't know what kind of factory this is. This is one of the problems. I'm not really sure what kind of factory. I assume it's a storage, but you don't really see too much wood like this in a factory or a warehouse. Maybe you do, depending, and I'm just being too critical. But I don't like to see wood in industrial-type buildings. It's just not my style. If it's your style, don't stop doing it. I'm just saying. For me and for Desolation, this feels very archaic, very old, an old-school English-style warehouse, which is just fine, but for Desolation, we want to go more modern, and plus IGL wasn't able to finish. He was going to put more detail all around here. It's just a variation in color and texture. Could have been better, but I love the PvP elements. I love the inside of this and all the places you can hide and get to, and I'm sure we can incorporate up here at some point. He didn't get to finish. Maybe he'll finish in the future. But good job, IGL. I really enjoyed that. You put a lot of thought and put a lot of effort into your warehouse, and it shows. Let's move on. All right, who's over here? I don't think I ever got the tour of this one. Here we go. Here's our sign. Desolation Daily. Wieldy Lobster 40. All right, so this is a news agency. All right, I've been meaning to do one of these. We're going to do it in a larger building, so this could be potential. Let's see what we got here. The exterior is pretty nice. It's pretty posh. Again, more bricks. A lot of people use bricks on this. Look at all these bricks buildings. Why so much brick, guys? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of brick. It's great for certain situations, but it can definitely be overused. But I do like the exterior. He's got some texture here and some design. I like that. I really do. He's got some depth and used a lot of different blocks. He accented with these plants, which is pretty cool. And the roof's got some detail too. Looks like someone's living up here, but I can see a problem already, guys. There is no electricity on Desolation. None. So, what explains the electricity? Okay. It's very cramped in here. Very cramped. Should we go up or down first? Let's go up. Alright. That's a waypoint. Here we go. Okay, a bunch of little rooms. Probably offices, maybe. Hard to tell. There's kind of nondescript rooms. But they have light in them, which is kind of off-putting. I don't like the lights. But this is his build. He can do as he likes. Alright. Did I just come in here? Alright, whatevs. Okay. Let's go down. Oh, he's got another floor here. I like his use of vertical space. He's found ways of putting lighting in very discreetly. I like that. But it's hard to tell what these rooms are for. That's my main concern now. Ooh, look at this room. This I like. Looks like he's got a bunch of green screens. Yeah, looks like they were filming in here. These must be cameras with a green screen. It looks like they're doing news reports in here. Ah, that makes sense. News reports. And then he's got this whole wide area. Very nice. Yeah, so the things I like about this is it looks really cool. You can tell what it is when you're in this room especially. You can tell what this place is. I really like the distinction of the cameras here and the green screen. That really helped hammer the point home. I also like his use of plants. A lot of plants to help tie this room together. Maybe a little bit too many. You know what I'm saying? I like the exterior of his build. What I don't like is the size. If you're going to do a building this size, you probably need a larger space. You know, if you're going to do a news corporation, they're going to need more space. Since you didn't have enough space to use ladders, big no-no for Desolation. You're not going to find many ladders in Desolation unless they're supposed to be ladders. We use staircases because that's how people get up and down buildings in real life. We are going for as much realism as we possibly can on the Desolation map. So, ladders to go up and down are kind of out of the question for us. I would have liked to have seen him use all his space and not have this parking lot. I think that would have made it really helped his build out. He didn't have enough space for what he wanted to do, I felt. But he did a great job of the small details. I really like them. Those are cool. Alright, let's move on over to these cuts. I like the name of this. This is Super Desolation. Mr. Brown Box plot. Mr. Brown Box. He's already got a rating, 10 out of 10 from Xbox Man. So this is D's Cuts. This is a ghetto barbershop. Mr. Brown Box built this one, and he did a fabulous job. More brick, guys. Why is everyone using brick? I don't like to see the brick. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. I know I used it there, but that's pretty much the only place I used it. I like how his E has fallen down because it was a dereliction. I love the name, These Cuts. Did I say nuts? I meant cuts. These cuts. Let's walk inside. Ooh. Alright, let's look around in here. These cuts. We got a dead zombie over here. Is there stuff in the chest? Oh, man. He's got blood and scissors. We can't have shears in Desolation because of... Oh yeah, these can't be in there either. Because we don't want them breaking wool. We can't have ingots in there because we don't want them making swords and things like that. We don't want crafting, basically. Nice little bathroom in here. I liked it. Looks like some urine stains. Oh, brown box. Why? Yeah, so these must be some of the seats where they look like they've been overturned, or you know, a lot of things have been rustled around in here. What's over here? Employees only. Oh, he's got a... If we get gas for the car, we can go to a military checkpoint. Oh, I like that. So this is the employee section. It looks like... Yo, Roger, we need food. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Can you guys see? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Yo, Roger, we need food. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. That's what I really like. Story, backstory. Simple backstory. Looks like Roger and some other guy were holed up in here after Armageddon. Employee of the month. Roger was the employee of the month. They were holed up in here after Armageddon. They had to leave. Roger had to go get food. Oh, looks like someone died in the bathroom. Oh my. Oh my. So yes, very nicely done, Mr. Brown Box. I like your idea. I like your execution. I like your exterior, but I'm not so sure about the interior. I've never seen a high vaulted ceiling like that in a barbershop ever. It's usually a very small building. It's very open. There's not a lot of stuff in here. You know, you see barbershops and you see just wall-to-wall chairs and sinks. There's not much floor space in a barbershop. Hardly ever. So I think a lot of work can be done to this interior. But I love the story. The implementation of story in this was really good. That's the type of thing we're looking for in Desolation. You gotta tell a story with your building. And the story here is of barbershop employees losing their cool. Oh, looks like one came to the roof over here. Oh, we got bullets and an AK-47. Okay. I don't know what that is. But good job, Brown Box. Some elements I liked, some interior work needs to be done, but overall pretty good. Let's see this over here. Over here we got Hassenhall News Company. Okay, this one was done by Samurai Daniel. He gave me a tour of this one, so I know a little bit about it already. Let's take a look at the exterior. I like his roof. Look at that roof. The gravel roof is perfect. I can already say what I don't like, and I already said this before, is just too much of one block. Why, guys? Show me a picture of a building in real life that is one material, one color. You can't do it because it doesn't exist. It just doesn't. So have some variation in your builds, guys. This looks like it was a castle, maybe. It doesn't look like a, what was it again? A news company. So let's take a look inside. Already I can see that some damage has been done in here. He said the backstory of this was a derelict, this was an abandoned warehouse, news house that for years had been abandoned, and then in Armageddon some gangs took over and they turned this place into their little hideout, their little base, their little gang base. So he's done a lot of apocalypsizing, a lot of cobwebs. Let me just state right now, guys, I hate these cobwebs. When I see them, I think, oh my goodness, they just made... The cobwebs to me are ugly. I use them extremely sparingly. They don't really make sense in a 30-day time period. Of course, he's got backstory that goes longer than that. But it just doesn't make sense. I don't like the cobwebs. I hate them. I truly hate these cobwebs. I don't mean in your build, Daniel. I mean in Minecraft. I don't think they don't look good. And whatever. I'm not going to talk too much about that. He's filled all the chests. Look at all this stuff. He's got newspapers, ink, 1943 Hitler. Okay, Daniel, come on. What is that? Daniel. He's got pens and papers and things. So plenty to loot and scavenge in here. Like I said, guys, in Desolation chests, everything goes in the top left. Everything. And then these would go here. You got it? Alright, that's how it works in Desolation. I don't want you guys pulling your hair out and going through chests like that. So yeah, news agency. Oh, got a secret one here. A lot of unread newspapers. Okay. Now there's a way down. How do you get down there? I've forgotten. I have forgotten. Sometimes these secrets are too secret, guys. There's a way down. Oh, this must be it. Here we go. Okay, so you come down here, and this is apparently where the drug dealers were cooking up some drugs. Daniel. I don't know about this, man. The problem with this build for me personally was the story was too convoluted. He had a whole backstory. The simpler the story is, guys, the more details you can be able to put, just because there's such simple details. So it's hard to tell what's going on in here, just because the story was so convoluted. It took him about 20 minutes to explain the story to me. All the story had to be where drug dealers took over this news agency, you know? But, yeah, sometimes you can go overboard with story. I think that's definitely a possibility. I've seen many of my friends do that, and it just convolutes your whole thing. KISS method. The KISS method is the best method, guys. Keep it simple, stupid. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a death trap down here. I don't believe there's a way to get out if you fall down here. I'm not sure. So yes, Daniel, I think you really suffered from the story. Was just too convoluted, and the exterior was a little bit too bland. But I do like the fact that you apocalypsized the heck out of this place. This place looks looted, scavenged, and torn to pieces, which is what we're going for in the Desolation map. Good job on that, Samurai. Alright, we gotta go faster. We are losing time here. We're lollygagging. Alright, who's next? Where's the sign for this? Oh, here it is. Volkswagen factory, built by the following: Xbox Man and Diamond 18. They work together on this as a team. Check out their Bonbon Land. They're basically building Desolation in a theme park setting, which is pretty cool. And then we got Be More. We'll have links to people's YouTubes and stuff in the annotations. So this is a Volkswagen factory. What am I going to say, guys? What am I going to say? Why the brick? Why brick for a factory? I've never seen a brick factory in this country. Factories are generally not made out of brick where I'm from. They're dirty and they're concretey. They're not made out of wood. So yeah, it's going to take me a while to go through this whole thing. This is a two-man build. They had a lot of time. We'll start in the parking garage. I really like this parking structure. It looks really cool. I wish they used maybe snow in the like this, just because I don't feel like paint should be raised up like that. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be paint, 3D paint. But yeah, they put a car down here. Would have liked to see more cars, but they were strapped for time. We all were strapped for time. We got an elevator shaft. Pretty cool. Again with the ladders. You know how I feel about ladders, guys. But let's go up and we got stairs over here. We'll take the stairs as opposed to the ladder. Alright, so we are in the Volkswagen factory. Oh my goodness. This is a large factory, a lot of stuff going on in here. This is their speed crash test safety dummy thing. Don't know how much speed you're going to get up to, maybe 2 miles an hour. I would have dedicated more space to that personally. And then of course I like the controls and the screens and all that. I like the way he put little dots on his computer screen. That's very creative. We'll check out the restrooms because I feel like the way you do restrooms shows a lot about you. You just got wooden lodge type restrooms. Alright, that makes sense I guess. A lot of stuff going on this factory floor. They're moving cars around. They're building cars. They are just in various stages of production in here. I like the different machines. I think they're pretty creative, pretty innovative. Look at that. Looks like some sort of saw. Yeah, it looks pretty cool in here. I really like the originality with these machines. You did a good job, guys. Let's get back on the juice. Can't have no juice. Oh, man, we gotta go. Time is a ticking. Let's go upstairs, see what we got upstairs. Oh, parkour. I mean, PvP to the max. Look at this. There's gonna be a great place to come and terrorize some people trying to scope out the Volkswagen factory. Yeah, so... Oh, look at this. We gotta have some offices, right? Gots to have some offices. A lot of buttons in here. I know I personally be pressing all the buttons just to see what happens. I don't know if he filled chests in here. He did fill chests, and he did it the Desolation way. Flower, pot, mushroom. Good job. That's the Desolation way of filling chests. Much better. He's played enough Desolation to know that. Okay, they both have. More offices here. Okay, this looks like a female's office, perhaps. I don't know why I thought that. That's pretty sexist. Okay, we got more offices. More PvP situations. Look at that. Very nice. Yes, overall, I think this place is too colorful. This feels more like a toy factory than a automobile factory. The use of wool. You gotta use wool scarcely when you're doing very industrial type things, guys. It's too happy. It's too cheerful. This is a car factory, not a toy factory. You know what I'm saying? So, a little bit too bright, a little bit too whimsical. But this matches the style of Bon Bon Land and what I just talked about, what they're building. It's like Desolation, but it's more, what's the word? More Willy Wonka. You know, less realistic and more outlandish, but still based in reality. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? How do you get in and out of this? There we go. No, that's not it. That's how you get up here. Oh, it's an alternate staircase. Alright. I'm just going to have to break stuff to get out, because we are slow. We're running low on time. We're going to... Oh, there's more up here. Did I see any of this? I did not. I almost missed all this stuff. There's a conference room, a little boardroom up here. There's a lot of stuff in this factory. I like it. A lot to explore. But it needs... I don't know what it needs, guys. It needs some sort of... It just doesn't feel like a real factory, you know? It feels like a bunch of random rooms tacked onto one large room. Oh my. Like in here, I don't even know I don't know what's going on here. It looks like some sort of parkour situation. Possibly. This must just be venting and stuff. This just goes on and on and on. Look at this thing. I'm not sure if they finished or not. Oh, okay. They told me that these are cars in boxes. Guys, you don't put cars in boxes. Okay. And then the elevator to bring them up. Yeah, I don't think cars go in boxes at any point. Maybe if they're getting shipped. I don't know. I could be wrong. What do I know? Okay, let's get out of here. Where's the front entrance? I'm just going to do the tried and true classic method of exiting. Sorry, guys, but I'm strapped for time right now. Alright, what else we got? So let's go over here. This is Moosh Cow. Moosh Cow, I'm sorry Moosh Cow, I don't think he understood what was going on. I gave him a big plot because he wanted to do the skyscraper, then he built like on a quarter of it. So I don't know what was happening here. The Moosh Cow went way overboard with the story. It wasn't really in line with Desolation. He said a meteor hit here. This is the biggest lag fest I've ever seen. We can't have that on Desolation. It's too much lag. You know, it's pretty cool for what it is, but Desolation-wise, no good. Built by Moosh Cow. He was kind of replicating I forget what it's called, Al-Basharaji. The one in what the heck is it called? I can't think of the name right now. What is it called? I'm blanking. I'll think of it in a second. It's that hotel in the desert that's really tall. He didn't have much space, but then I don't know why he didn't use all the space I gave him. He used a quarter of it. I guess he just wanted to destroy the area around it. Too much lag. Way too much lag. Too overboard with the destruction, guys. What happened here? The way I've been doing destruction, guys, is I've imagined a reason for that destruction, then I've tried to recreate the results of that destruction. This is just wanton destruction, you know what I mean? Just wanton, for no reason. I don't have time to read all this. This is the story of basically, if you want to pause it, you can read it, but yeah, monsters came, there's a helicopter at the roof, and people try to get to the chopper. Let's just take a peek in here. Just a lot of destruction. The vines, remember guys, this is 30 days. You're not going to have too many vines growing everywhere. You're not going to have too many things coming up through the floors. In a month, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Yeah, this has been derelict. This has been ignored for, maybe 100 years. This feels like 100 years to me, maybe 50 years or so, but, maybe not 100, maybe 50, 25 to 50 years of just ignoring it. He did a great job doing that, though. It just doesn't fit Desolation. So, like, for instance, we can't have beds in Desolation. That's a no-no. This is a no-no. Music discs, music players, probably not going to have in Desolation. Look at all the lag items. The lag items are for real right now. No torches on Desolation. Basically, what I want to say about Mushkow is he did a great job, but he didn't really understand what we were going for with this cyber subscriber extravaganza bonanza. The idea was for you to put a building here that you wanted to see in Desolation, and this was more like a building that you wanted just to see. You know what I mean? We tried to find the cure, but it was too late. So it doesn't feel like a hotel to me, but I really like if Desolation's story were different and this building had been ignored for 50 years and had been through a war, this would be perfect. I mean, it's bombed out, it's destroyed, it's overgrown, there's dead bodies everywhere. No one has been in this building for quite some time, and nor would they want to be. I guess this is a working elevator, but it's not realistic, you know? So I kind of rent a room. Alright, this is the lobby, I guess. And I guess once you go in the lobby, you go upstairs and go to your room. Let's go see the rooms. I don't think we have time to go on every floor. This is a big building, but you get the idea. He's taken a tiny little room and just destroyed it, and you can jump out at any time and PvP with people down there. I'm sure there's some parkour to do. I'm sure. It just goes up and up and up. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I like it. That's a nice place. Doesn't fit in Desolation. He did the helicopter as well. Mushkow. Let's talk about this right now. These choppers and these planes. Like I've said many times, Desolation is about realism. So I didn't want to have a freeze frame. I want you guys to feel like you're in the world, and immersion is a big thing for me. A big thing. The fact that there's a plane just floating here. First of all, planes fly. They don't float. Second of all, there's no one to fly the planes because everyone's dead. Third of all, where's the plane going anyway? How are you going to get up there? They're pretty much useless for Desolation. I'm sure these guys just wanted to show off what they can do. Mushkow said this was a tutorial, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Nothing in this map is based on any tutorials. We don't do tutorials. We make the tutorial. No, we don't make tutorials. But yeah, we don't use tutorials and stuff in our map. So no flying machines in Desolation at all. I have the smoke. You see smokestacks. They don't move. That's the furthest I'm going to take it. As far as things floating in the sky. Who built this one? There's no sign. And I've forgotten who built it. Oh my. This is like putting your name on your homework, guys. How are you going to get credit? What the heck? I told you. I told everyone, put your name on a sign. I'm not quite sure what this is either, besides a burned out, broken building. I guess if this is yours, put it in the comments and let me know what it is and what it was and what you're hoping to do with this. I'm not sure what it was or what it is, to be honest with you. It looks like a destroyed house of some kind, and I didn't want any houses, so let's move on. Alright. This was done by the lunch wagon. This was done by Sage Omnivore, the pig. Alright. Put your full gamer tags, guys. Who knows who Sage is? You're lucky I know who you are. Sage Omnivore did this. And this is the lunch wagon. I think it's a buffet lunch place. And it doesn't look like he finished in here. He went for too much. Obviously, this is too large for what he wanted to do. But it looks like some survivors took over. I like that. Some survivors have taken over the lunch wagon, and now they put up their tents. Though I don't know why they need a tent indoors. Gotta question that decision. What's with the indoor tents? Male bathroom. Okay, it's for the males. Yeah, I like the toilet paper roll, of course. You've seen those. Pretty cool. Over here, nothing. I don't know how we get in there. This is the women bathroom. the male and the women. Alright. So it looks kind of bloody in there. I don't know what happened in the women's bathroom. How do you get into the back area? I wonder. I guess you gotta break this down. Let's break it. And this would be the kitchen. I don't know about the floor coloring. Yeah, red for a kitchen floor doesn't seem right to me, but who knows. To me, this feels very unfinished, so I don't feel good about criticizing it or praising it. It just feels very unfinished to me. I do like the exterior, and the sign is very creative. That's a cool sign. Yeah, the exterior has some nice details on it. Again, I would like to see more variation in block use for these builds in the future. Alright, Toy Are We. This one was not finished. Gunter73. He had a good idea. He wanted to do a toy store, but it never got done, so check out number 1. So we can't really judge that one too well. Alright, over here we have Stale Raisins Gas Station. Stale Raisins Gas Station. This, I believe, is called Gecko or Geico or Gecko. I'm not sure which. It's a real gas station that he has in his area. I don't have them in California. These look like little geckos to me. That's pretty cool. So we got a gas station here. I'm probably going to do another gas station, guys, to be honest with you. So let's look at this one. Could have used a little bit more detail on the pumps. You know, the pumps have screens and they got buttons. These are just blocks, which kind of, you know, kind of boring. And then they're the same texture. Oh, guys, we're in creative mode. You don't have to use the same blocks for everything. Let's go inside. He hasn't double skinned the walls. Big pet peeve of mine. You're not ever going to see the walls of an interior the same as an exterior in real life. So that takes away from immersion for me. It feels like I'm in Minecraft as opposed to a real gas station. But the layout feels kind of real. You know, you have a main aisle. This guy seems like he's almost on stage. He's got little arms. Where's your legs, buddy? Sensitive question, I'm sure the zombies ate his legs. So that's the inside of the gas station. He's got some tankers. So this is where they hold the gas. Again, the same material. Too much sandstone blocks still. Variation is key. You know, have some different textures and colors. This part I love. I love the car wash. This really feels like a car wash to me. Yeah, I love the blue and the red. It looks really soft and gentle. That's a great car wash. A lot of dead bodies. A lot of lag. I like the idea. I like the cars. He did a good job on cars. I think he copied my designs, but that's okay. Those are good designs in my opinion. Alright. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we're closing in on this. What do we got over here? This is a Hooters, and this was done by Vero 5 Boys. I don't think he finished. Why brick? Why more brick, guys? Too much brick. Yeah, he definitely doesn't seem finished to me. Again, we got the same skinning problem. I like the idea of putting a Hooters. That's cool, you know, everyone loves Hooters. They might not love the food, but they love going there, right? I've never actually been to a Hooters, so I don't plan on going. It's kind of, I actually don't even know where a Hooters is, to be honest with you. Oh, we got an elevator. Okay, yeah, very unfinished in here. A lot of work to do. I only gave these guys 2 weeks, so I think they bit off more than they could chew. A lot of people wanted to do huge builds, and I don't blame them, but I was really hoping people do smaller, more detailed builds and really go to town on the details as opposed to making these gigantic builds with the same walls in every room. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? But, you know, people want to just have the biggest building, so that's what they do. That's just human nature, guys. It's no one's fault. I do like the interior design. I don't like the walls, and you know, every wall is the same, and red. I've never seen a red wall throughout a hotel before. This is a hotel casino, I assume, or it was supposed to be. So yeah, very unfinished in here. So let's move along to more finished builds. Oh, there's still more to see. How many floors does this go? Well, let's go up and up. I think it's just more of the same, right? That's the elevator shaft. A person could get lost in here. So yeah, definitely not finished. Let's go down. Alright, we are out. And then he's got a 3-block high cars. Okay. Oh, didn't quite finish the parking lot either. Yeah, I do this all the time at buffets, guys. I will load up my plates with so much stuff, and then I will not eat half of it. But that's your prerogative. No harm, no foul. The Real Flames was going to make mini golf, but again, he did not finish either. Ouch. You know, these builds are hard to finish. Everyone's on a different schedule. But he tried, and I think that was going to be a pretty cool golf course. It looked like it was going to be. What's these signs saying? Okay, we got deals. Deals. Alright, well, I think there's one more. This will be the last one. This one was done by Juicy Taz. Juicy Taz is his own YouTube channel. He just hit 2,000 subscribers. Go check out his channel. I'll put a link in the annotation. Link in the description. He does massive cities. He's working on Roosevelt City, which is a huge modern city. And I think this is a step outward for him. Or inward? Let's say it's a step inward, because he doesn't generally do interiors. He makes big buildings, and he kind of leaves them empty. But for this, he was forced to do an interior. Juicy Taz 201. Help from Diamond. I think Diamond helped fill in some stuff. I'm not sure exactly what Diamond did. A lot of people were helping a lot of people in this map, and I love to see that sort of thing. Alright, so this must be the hotel lobby. Yeah, so this hotel, I think this hotel underwent some horrible disfigurement. He tried to do the interiors, but he started late and didn't have very much time. So you're going to see a lot of empty space. That's not his fault. Lag, no reason lag. Yeah, in Desolation, fires are kept to absolute minimum. Only the fires that are absolutely required will be found. Oh, I don't like those in Desolation. No torches. We don't have power here, guys, and torches are very archaic. They look like they belong in a castle. There's no castles on Desolation. This is modern times. So oh my goodness, I've decided to go against them. Alright, we got all sorts of things happening in here. Let's go to Florida time, just so we don't miss too much. Guys, I'm not going to be able to hit everything in your builds, especially when they're this big. But just to help you guys out, your floors and your walls are not the same in every room, guys. Every room has a different floor. Every room has a different wall. And in real life, I mean. So you want your buildings in Minecraft to replicate that idea. You know what I mean? So he's not done in here, unfortunately. But he did a great job. For the time he had, he works fast. I can tell he's a fast builder. Oh, we got some apocalypsation up here. This may be what Diamond helped with. Oh, now we're getting to some more interiors. This is a larger kitchen. This must be a hotel suite of some kind. Oh yeah, much better interiors in here. Got the TV. Some apocalypsation has gone on. A little bit of looting and scavenging and rioting and all the things you'd expect to see at the end of the world. You know what I mean? So, okay. I think it's more of the same up here. Yeah. Let's take an exterior shot of this building before we call this an episode. Guys, this went beautifully. I've seen a lot of things that I like. I can use some of your help in this build, and I'll be talking to you, see what you can do. I want to thank everyone who participated in the Cyber Subscriber Extravaganza Bonanza. That's what this whole channel has been about. It's been meeting you guys, working with you guys, interacting with you guys, and just becoming friends. Because Minecraft has this weird way of bringing different people together, you know? And that's kind of what I want this channel to focus on, is bringing people together, to having a hangout spot for us to hang out and be creative and learn from each other. And I hope that I've done that in the first 100 episodes. I plan to do that in the next 100 episodes. I plan more events for you guys, more things like this, more PvP. If you want to become a part of Desolation, all that is required is for you to get involved. Hit me up on Xbox Live, leave some comments in the YouTube video, share YouTube videos with your friends, play the PvP with us. 100, guys. It's been a whirlwind, it's been a roller coaster, and I've loved it. I want to thank you guys for all your support throughout this whole endeavor and going into the future. I am bursting with energy right now, bursting with love and happiness for all of you guys. Man, I can't wait for the next 100. Thank you guys for this adventure. I can't wait to meet you and have you join up on this adventure. So, until that day, happy Minecrafting. Thanks for watching. Peace.